I've made $293,000 with my online business at the age of 19, and I pretty much want to go and break down exactly what the business is and the little nuances of it. So there are so many businesses out there at the end of the day, and so many people overcomplicate it. The model that I have or that I use is some people call it SMMA, freelance brand scaling AI agency. But honestly, like with all the new pieces that I'm going to show you, it's almost like a different business in of itself, right? It's always the foundations are always the same, but there's like little nuances that we go and use, like doing Google reviews, AI chatbots, AI receptionists. How can we leverage this stuff to go and make our service and make our business even more valuable? So I pretty much want to break down exactly everything I did so you can copy it step by step. Now, the first part with this model is picking a niche, right? So you need to know who are we actually selling to? So what the model basically is you're picking a niche, then we're doing outreach, we're taking a sales call where we actually go on and sell them, and then we're delivering. And the delivery, now with AI, as you can see, AI ads, AI chatbot, AI receptionist, AI Google review campaign, you can pretty much incorporate AI into absolutely everything with a business, which makes it so much easier. But the first thing is we need to, before all this can happen, we need to have a good foundation in place, which is simply picking a niche. Now, a lot of people overcomplicate picking a niche. What a niche is basically a type of business. So like some niches that you've probably seen online. I know everyone and their mother talks about roofers. There is remodelers. There is realtors. And by the way, you guys, for those of you who know, handwriting over here, absolutely incredible. So you guys are in for a treat. Realtors, we have dentists. These are all different niches, and all these ones I listed are good niches. I want to go right now and just tell you a bunch of the best niches so you don't have to go waste time. Again, a lot of these people online, they give you just the theoretical stuff. I literally just give you guys how it is so you can go and just copy it, right? So roofers, realtors, dentists, chiropractors, kitchen and bath remodelers, epoxy flooring companies, landscapers, solar. I'm trying to think of some other ones, hardscapers, painters, flooring companies. Those are all good niches right there. The biggest thing you want to look for though is make sure there's a big enough total addressable market, which is or TAM, which stands for total addressable market. You want to make sure ideally there's at least 50,000 of them or more in the US. Let me make this a little smaller. So what that basically means is if you're going after flooring companies, you would go and look up how many flooring companies are there in the US. You would go and look this up, and there's over 150,000, right? So that's awesome. So that's a good niche right there. You just want to make sure the addressable market's big enough. Don't shoot yourself in the foot and go choose a niche that has like 10,000 companies just because you see some guru doing it. It's going to be a lot harder. I can tell you that right now. So pick something big. And then the second thing is just you want to make sure it's high ticket, right? So high ticket, meaning they're usually making at least, I would say absolute minimum, $1,000 or more per client, right? This is basically the two things that you need to choose your niche. I would say also something that not a lot of people talk about is where do you have experience, and also what about your network? So if in your network, do you know a realtor? Do you know a roofer? If you do, okay, awesome. Go run ads for them. Go ask them to do ads. That's your niche right there. Or if you're interested in, I don't know, dentists or just like the body and stuff, like work with something like chiropractors or dentists, like do something that you enjoy. If you're indifferent, then just go into whatever, any of the ones that I just list out. Those are all good, but leverage like your skill set and what you're actually interested in, because it's going to make it a lot easier as you go on if you enjoy it. The second thing is going out and outreaching. So again, basically the model, we pick a niche, we're reaching out to them, we're selling them, we're delivering a service. The second part is outreach. There's so many different things you can do for outreach. So I mean, you have cold calls, which I'm sure you guys have probably seen. You have SMS, you have email, you have DMs, you also have paid ads, which I can tell you I've done one, two, three. I've done four of these. Out of these five, I've done four of these very, very well. I've done cold calls, I've done SMS, I've done email, I've done paid ads. I haven't really mastered DMs, if I'm being honest. I tried it when I went back and started my agency a while, like a year and a half ago now. I would see people online doing DMs and stuff, and I just really didn't send volume. But I personally, so I scaled my agency to my first 10K a month, literally with just cold calling, and I got to about 20K a month by building a commission-based cold caller team as well. So cold calls can work extremely well. Did about 35K with SMS. I was also doing some email at the time when I was doing between 10 to 15K a month, and then now scaled to about 80K a month. I use paid ads, right? So that's basically so you know my credibility that I've actually done these things before. before. What you're going to go and do though is simply just pick one of these. So many people overcomplicate. I do not want you to go and pick, like say, I'm going to do cold calls, I'm going to do SMS, I'm going to do some emails as well here and there, because scattered efforts get scattered results. If you put your focus on one thing, it's going to just be so much better. An analogy I just thought of right now is, like, when you have like a magnifying glass and there's like sun hitting it, if you put that glass and reflect the sun at the right angle at like a piece of paper long enough, the paper is gonna it's gonna burn. There's gonna be a hole in it. But if you're like constantly moving it around, it's not gonna have time to go and burn. It's a similar thing here. Is like you need to pick one and just stick with it. So in terms of cold calls, I have a lot of videos on this stuff, SMS and like scripts and all that, but you're going to go and pick one thing. I'll go over cold calls as an example, just so you can kind of see how I do it. Hey, is this John? Hey, John, how's it going, man? This is Noah here. I'm going to be honest with you. This is actually a cold call. Do you want to punch me in the face, or do you have 15 seconds super quick? Something like that. They go and say, yeah, go ahead. Okay, awesome. Well, I basically work with roofers, help them add an additional 3 to 5 jobs a month or so, and it's all on a pay and results basis. Basically, what we're doing, man, is just connecting with people, with homeowners in your area who are actively looking for a new roof, and just making sure we're pre-qualifying them. So literally, you're only showing up to estimates and speaking with people who actually want a new roof as soon as possible. I guess, does that sound like something you'd be even open to hearing more about? That's literally the cold call right there. Then from there, you're booking the sales call, which is the next step. Now, on the sales call, again, it's a longer process for sure. I don't want to go break it all down right now in this video, but the different stages of the sales call, we have the discovery, we have the pitch, and we have the close. So the discovery, I'll write this out as well. So we have the discovery. Oh, I can't even write a D. We have discovery. This is brutal. Discovery. So discovery, we have the pitch, and then we have the close. And don't worry, I'm going to walk you guys through these. So basically, the discovery, this is the most important part of the call. This should be like 80% of your call. What the discovery is basically getting ammunition and learning about their business. So then when we go and pitch them, we can customize it to them. But we want to ask simple questions. You don't want to overcomplicate it as a beginner, but asking simple questions like, how many jobs did you do last month? What's your current monthly revenue? How are you currently getting jobs? And just learning a bit about their business. The pitch is going to be where we're actually going to go and show them our solution. So how can we help them? Based off of everything they gave us in the discovery, how can we, with our service, go and help them? Which I'll tell you guys right now, with the AI ads, Google reviews, AI chatbot, AI receptionist, at the end of the day, all this stuff does is it's in place to make them money, right? So a lot of the stuff doesn't even matter. What matters is that you can make money. But I'm going to show you guys how I pretty much go and do this, so how you can do the same thing as well. But you go and pitch them on your solution, and then you go for the close. Usually handle some objections as well. But that's pretty much the sales process in a nutshell. On how I go and do that. Now, once you go and do this correctly, and I'm telling you, if you have a good offer, that's the other thing. You do need like a good offer, and you need to know how to position it and stuff. By the way, if you guys want me just to work with me one-on-one, have me set this entire thing up for you to help you scale your agency, just go book below, first link in the description to apply to work with me directly one-on-one. But basically, if you're doing all this and you're doing enough volume, you should be able to go sign clients within 1 or 2 weeks. If you're seriously doing enough volume and you have the right offer, the right niche, you have the right outreach scripts, the right sales process, you can easily go and sign clients with this. Last part's the actual delivery, which is basically AI ads, right? So now with AI, we can incorporate this so much into our service and really take advantage of it. There's no reason not to. So I want to literally show you guys how to go and set up a campaign so you can see what I mean. So you're going to go over to Facebook. We're going to go create. We're going to click leads. You're always going to do leads. I'm going to show you how simple it is to go and do this. You're not going to touch any of this. You're just going to choose your ad budget. Let's say it's $50 per day. This would be the client's ad spend as well. So the client is always covering the money. You don't actually go and cover anything. From there, we go to this level, which this is called the ad set. Choose their local market. So Las Vegas, Nevada City. And then you can choose, like, if we want, let's say, like a 10-mile radius around it. And then you go and do that. That's literally all you need to go and do. I would go and uncheck this. So in that way, we're not getting people outside of this area. But pretty much what we're doing is we're telling Facebook, we want to place ads in front of anybody who is in this radius around Las Vegas. But also, what Facebook is really good at now with AI is they know who you want to target. So if you work with roofers and you're running ads targeting homeowners looking for a new roof, Facebook knows that and is going to find people who are actively looking for a new roof. So you don't actually have to go and target them yourself. You're then going to go to the ad level. This is where basically you're going to go and have your ads, right? So you're going to basically, I would say simply just start out by just doing image ads. You're going to do something like 6 to 10 image ads, and you can literally just use ChatGPT and say, hey, I'm a roofing company, and oh, I saw a really interesting bird. But anyways, I'm a roofing company, and I want to offer and then you would put in your offer. The best offers typically are something like a free estimates. You can be like 15% off, save $6,000. People love saving money, but use like an offer like this. These are really good offers for ads. Like for real estate, it's like get a free home valuation, get a free list of homes, stuff like that. And you're just gonna go make AI ads around that. Literally just start with image ads. You don't need fancy video ads. Just start with image ads. You're gonna go put them in here, but that's literally all you go and do, right? And then you basically just publish it and you have your ads running right there. So that's the first thing with the AI ads. But we also want to go and incorporate AI. I see a lot of people literally sell AI. Can you track if this thing is making you money? Most of the times the answer is no. But if we're running ads, we can directly track, okay, who are we bringing in? So the point of ads is we're bringing in leads, but now with these leads, we need to qualify them and stuff, which is then where we use the AI. But if you can go to, so if we can go to a business owner and say, we're going to bring you the leads, we're going to qualify them with AI. And again, selling AI is still a really unique mechanism. We're going to use AI receptionists, chatbots, and stuff to warm the leads up. They know, okay, we're getting the leads, we're qualifying them, we're booking them on your calendar. All you're doing is going and closing the deal. Imagine how much more powerful that is and how much more beneficial that is for a business owner. And then you can also go and do Google review campaigns as well, which you would just say something like you would basically upload a list of their database to Go High Level, which I'm going to show you how to how you can go and do that and a bit more about Go High Level. But you basically go and upload a list and you can send out a mass SMS text message that says something like, hey, I know we worked with you in the past. Would you be open to leaving a review for us on Google? And you can also sell that. You can upsell this. You could even charge something like $297 a month for this and just upsell, right? There's a lot you can go and do. Even with this, if you want to upsell the AI receptionist, upsell it for like $197 a month or something like that. If you even want to get some more reoccurring revenue. Otherwise, what I would do is go charge. You could charge like $5,000 to $6,000 for this, or something like $1,000 to $4,000 a month is what I typically do. But I want to show you how you can kind of use the AI chatbot as an example. So pretty much what it looks like is you're going to have your workflow and stuff, which by the way, if you guys want like all my pretty much copy paste templates and have stuff like this built out that I've already built, just go book below, or not book below, go check the link below. And there's going to be a link for a free 14-day trial to this service. And also you can get all my templates and snapshots that I have in here, like this is one of them in there. I have a ton in there though that I've already built out. But you can go and use it's called Conversation AI, which is an AI chatbot. And you can pretty much have it go and ask questions that you want to qualify these leads. So if we're going after realtors and we're targeting someone looking to sell their home, we want the AI to ask questions like, hey, what's the address of the property that you're looking to sell? Then we can go ask them questions like if they reply to that, we can go say, okay, how soon are you looking to sell your home ideally? And you can literally go and use AI to go and ask these questions. We're booking them on the client's calendar. The client's only job is to close the deal. It's basically like if I was to go and say, I can go and pick your niche, I can go and help you with outreach and do outreach for you, and I can go and book you sales calls. All you have to go and do is take the sales calls. Like it is super valuable when you think about it, especially if they're all qualified. And again, if you're charging, you charge anywhere from 1 to 4K a month per month per client to this, which if you get 10 to 15 clients, that's literally about $50,000 a month right there. And the nice thing is it's recurring as well. So like it's not just like a one and done type thing like a lot of business models, like an AI receptionist. It's like they're paying us every single month, because with this, if you can generate them an extra 2 to 3 clients, because again, if their clients, let's say, are 4K each, you get them 3 clients, that's 12K a month. They have no problem paying you 4K a month if you're making them 12K every single month. That's why this model works so well, is it's so high ticket, but also you're learning the skills of sales and marketing. You see, I mean, it's literally everything. You do marketing here, doing sales here, more sales here, and then just a lot of logistical stuff in the back end, learning AI. I really do think it's like the best all-in-one business model. And again, if you want my one-on-one help to just go set this entire thing up for you and to scale your agency up to 10, 15, 50K a month, maybe go book below, apply to work with me directly one-on-one. Otherwise, if you want a more step-by-step kind of foundation, I also have a free 9-hour course where I go through all this in extreme detail. If you want to check that out as well, it's going to be in the description below. Other than that, I will see you in the next video.